Good morning, Lancaster.
I'm Jason.
I'm Jose.
This is Cup of J's.
Is it?
Yeah. Today on the program, where did that week go? We're going to talk about teenage politics.
Ooh.
SpaceX. Time in the caves and the Battle of the Joshes.
That sounds interesting.
What's in the cup this week features the roaster Fat Cow. We're going to go to entertainment news with Ruby. She's going to try to finesse her way to Las Vegas.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
And I believe you have some rewards for the vaccine coming
Absolutely, yeah. Some positive stuff.
But before we get into today's program, we better look outside with Ruby and find out what the weather looks like in Lancaster.
All right.
Weather right now? Slightly breezy. Not for long.
Ooh.
A little cryptic there.
What is this mysterious foreshadow you have coming our way?
Well, according to the weather.com, very reliable source, there is a strong wind advisory for the central Pennsylvania counties, 20 to 30 mile per hour winds up to 60 miles per hour. So stay inside unless you just want to get blown away. Yep.
Wow.
I'm glad we did this in the morning. Otherwise, you may have fallen off the second floor.
Yeah, I'm lucky to still be here.
The second floor fire escape here at the Candy Factory. By the way, the weather's brought to you by that second floor fire escape at the Candy Factory. What is the Candy Factory? Do we make candy? No, we don't. It's a co-working and social club located right here in downtown Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You can learn all about it at coworkinginlancaster.com. And check out our new campaign, Co-Work With Us. Co-Work With Us. You can find it on our social media channels. You can find it on some billboards around the Lancaster area.
Yeah, it's very cool.
And meet some furry coworkers. Some furry
not the ones with the COVID beards.
Definitely. No, not the ones with the COVID beards. The ones you've been stuck with at home for the last 12 months because of the global COVID-19 pandemic. It's time to get out.
Yep.
Come into the Candy Factory, schedule a tour, find out how you can work with others and socialize with others in a very safe way. You know, we follow all the COVID protocols here.
We do. All of them.
Update on my shirt. The gray shirt is beating me 4-0. This is the fourth episode after I proclaimed that I was going to go buy some shirts. They're coming.
Ruby, I think we need to get him involved in the draft. So we have to have a shirt draft.
I'm telling you, stay tuned. Some surprises coming up next week.
Oh boy!
Regarding my outerwear, upperwear.
Your upperwear, I can hardly wait.
Hey, and I have an update on a story we covered back in March, which was a concert in Europe that was a COVID test.
Oh, yeah.
5,000 people went to a concert, masks, but no social distancing. The results are in. So within 14 days after that concert, only 6 out of 5,000 tested positive for COVID, and 4 of those were confirmed infections from somewhere else. So there's 2 that are outstanding that they're not quite sure about, but that infection rate is dramatically lower than the infection rate in the community at large.
Yeah, that's great.
So that's really good news for the live music and live entertainment industries. It is possible to test people before these concerts and have these concerts with mass amounts of people without spreading COVID.
That's great news.
So there you go. Yeah.
Cup of J shirts.
Oh, Amy Campbell says Cup of J. Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be coming.
Mm-hmm.
Could be coming. Yeah. They'll be gray.
Thank you for chiming in, Amy. Sorry. My executive producer flailed about back there, and it startled me. It made me think of the question of the week, which is with the weather coming, with all kinds of crazy weather coming up. You know, in Pennsylvania in the springtime, we get to experience all 4 seasons in a single day.
Sometimes not even that long.
Sometimes in an afternoon. Did you ever wake up in Pennsylvania in the springtime with frost, and in the afternoon you're basically sunbathing in the backyard? You're getting a sunburn.
Oh yeah,
happens all the time. Today's no exception. We have high winds coming. Who knows? All this week, I think we experienced all 4 seasons throughout the past week. So my question for you today: least favorite kind of weather.
Oh, okay.
What is your least favorite? To me, it's wind.
Yeah, you know,
today is not my day.
Yeah, I can deal with almost any kind of weather, but it just has to be within a certain range. You know, I can do a little.
Oh, so
rain.
you're you're a moderation guy.
I'm a moderation guy. Yes, absolutely.
You like the wind or the rain or the sun or
wind
whatever.
is maybe my least favorite, but you know,
I just can't stand the whole lack of control.
Well, you know,
it's the lack of control, and it's also the slates that I find in my yard after a windstorm that indicates I need to contact my slate roofing guy.
Yeah, well,
to come out and fix.
You know, in picking up people's garbage out of your front yard, especially when it's on garbage day, which is today for me.
Oh, today's garbage day.
Oh man,
good luck.
Yeah.
Now it's time for two guys who like coffee to talk about what's in the cup. I don't know.
Sometimes you crack yourself up. All right. Our coffee for this week is brought to us by Fat Cow. I love that name. Although, you know, in this world of political correctness, I'm not sure that body shaming a bovine is a good thing to do. But anyway, Fat Cow. We're drinking today the Ethiopia. It's a floral lemon green grape, not red grape. Green grape. And yeah, this is a very wonderful, fully caffeinated coffee.
You know, I was so excited that you were going to do what's in the cup, and I love when you do what's in the cup. That I meant to do this, and I hit the wrong button.
Thank you.
So there you go. Thank you, Jose.
Technology.
Fat Cow is a coffee roaster here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. It's family owned and operated. Martha, Matthew, and Jeff Groff. Interesting note about these guys. They're all about community. So they align really well with the Candy Factory here, which is also all about community. They say the best way to enjoy coffee is to do it with someone else. And they focus on importers that are building community in their own unique ways through higher wages to farmers, education programs, low interest loans, missions, and social work. So it's good work. Small batch roasting right here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. And they say use it as a catalyst to build your own community, which we're doing this morning.
Absolutely.
With you, my friend, and our crack production team. By the way, little gratitude for our crack production team today. How about that? Thank you very much. Executive producer Ann Kirby, co-producer Ruby Mundok, who's also on the camera, the weather, the entertainment. She kind of does it all.
It's amazing. We have got such a great team here.
Ruby, you're awesome. Just wanted to point that out to you.
That was very poignant of you to say that.
Yeah. So Fat Cow, drinking Fat Cow this morning. Enjoy it. Answer our question of the week, and you can win a bag of Fat Cow coffee. We have a bag for you and a shiny new candy. Ooh. A shiny new Candy Factory mug coming your way if you answer our question of the week. Just leave a comment below on either platform, Facebook or YouTube. So, where did that week go, my friend?
Good question.
Feels like we just wrapped up last week's show. We're going to start with a local story. We don't usually dabble in politics here on Cup of J's, but I thought this was a great story. Two teenagers, are running for office in the borough of Ephrata, which is a Lancaster County borough. It's Kevin Gudala. I hope I'm saying your name right, Kevin. And Chandler Eby. They're both 19. They're 2020 graduates of Ephrata High School. And it's pretty interesting to hear their thoughts on what's important in Ephrata. So Gudala's running for mayor this November, trying to unseat incumbent Ralph Moen. He's currently a college student, PA College of Health Sciences. And his number one topic, or his number one issue, is drinking water. And he's proposing a reverse osmosis process for Ephrata to take care of the drinking water.
Hey, that's solid. That's solid. I like that.
And Eby's a poli-sci major down at American University in D.C., running for borough council. So there's been no challenges to the borough council races in the last 8 years. And he's passionate about politics. He wants to focus on improving and maintaining their downtown, including tax breaks for upgrades to buildings. Okay. So some very, very engaged young men. And I'm going to tell you what, the most interesting thing to me about this story is they formed a bipartisan committee. These two teenagers from Ephrata, called Ephrata Public Interest Committee, and it's an organization that focuses on getting younger people into politics. Yeah. Well, I think it's a great story.
It is a great story, and certainly the bipartisan thing. Because if anybody knows anything about partying, it's certainly teenagers.
That's right. Yeah, they are partying. Anyway, Ephrata Borough. Look for these guys. We wish you guys luck.
Good job, guys.
On your upcoming elections. Going national.
Mm.
It's the Battle of the Joshes. Have you heard about this story?
I briefly heard about it, and I found this to be like really fascinating.
Yeah, this ran in LMP last Sunday, along with the story that I just mentioned about the two teens in Ephrata, coming from our local newspaper, Lancaster Newspapers. So listen to this story. Last year, during the pandemic, Josh Swain, 22, from Tucson, Arizona, he's a college student. He put a challenge out to a Josh Swain who lived in Omaha, Nebraska, and they did a little online rock paper scissors. And Josh Swain from Arizona won. So he posted a challenge precisely April 24th, 2021 at 12 p.m. Meet at these coordinates. It was a park in Nebraska. Okay, 1 year earlier. Anybody named Josh could show up for the Battle of the Joshes to see who the true Josh was. Well, what you're going to see here on the screen is a clip of what happened. Hundreds of Joshes congregated in Nebraska. And to have a pool noodle battle. And they raised, listen to this, they raised $8,000 for the Children's Hospital and Medical Center Foundation in Omaha, Nebraska, and tons of food for a food bank. So it was for a good cause.
Well, I thank goodness that there was some sort of charity involved in it, because if it was just about battling over the name Josh, I think that that's just that's really not very wise.
But I'll tell you what, the cool thing about it is a 4-year-old, they call him Little Josh, actually won the battle and was coronated with a Burger King crown.
He is the Joshiest of the Joshes.
He's the Joshiest of the Joshes. And ironically, he had actually spent some time at that children's hospital when he was 2. He had some health issues. So it was it really all pulled together.
Oh, well, cool.
Really a cool event. And Josh Swain, if you check out this story online, you'll find out that he was just blown away by how this thing just took off and became a viral thing. I mean, literally to have hundreds of Joshes descending upon a park in Nebraska in the middle of the country.
When's the Battle of the Jasons?
I don't know. I'm going to give that some thought, and maybe next week we'll announce it. Battle of the Jasons right here in downtown Lancaster, PA. We'll bring them together. In space news, space news. We have a very crowded International Space Station right now. Did you hear? Ran last week in the AP that SpaceX sent 4 astronauts up to the space station, raising the total of astronauts up there to 11. So there's 11 astronauts right now living in the International Space Station.
That's a lot of people in a small place.
The record is actually 13, I learned, but it's been a decade since they've had that many people on the space station.
How many bathrooms?
I don't they just float around and take care of? Don't they just? I've seen some footage of that. SpaceX, though, are doing some incredible stuff. So this particular crew docked autonomously. So the Dragon capsule, whatever the rocket is they went up on, actually docked at the space station by itself, sort of like a self-driving car. And there's a bit of an overlap. There are 4 astronauts who are coming back on a Dragon capsule here I think in 2 weeks. But they intended, it was an intentional overlap of these four astronauts. Right now, the U.S., France, Japan, and Russia.
Yeah, cool.
All have folks up there at the space
station. SpaceX, that's Elon Musk company, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that makes sense. The automated, the autonomous thing, because that's a big part of the Teslas, the autonomous driving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But it sounds like with the pickup and drop off, it sounds like Uber might be getting involved in this as well.
That's coming, isn't it?
Space Uber.
Could you imagine? We're actually heading, it's remarkable. If you think about how fast technology moves, it's remarkable how close we're getting, right, to being able to just go up and back into space, and how it won't be long. I'll tell you what, if there's money involved, if there's a market,
somebody's in it.
We'll be dialing it up. Uber me to space.
Yeah. Grubhub space.
The astronauts could be calling for Grubhub. And our final story this week. This is fascinating. So in the south of France, this is out of The Guardian that ran last Sunday. 15 people descended into a cave for 40 days. No clocks, no daylight, no external communication. It was an experiment by the Human Adaptation Institute to study how humans adjust to drastic living conditions. So these guys were down there for 15 people, 40 days, no communication, no reference. They had to use their bodies' sleep cycles to try to figure out how long they've been there. And what would you guess? Out of 40 days, do you think that they nailed it? Like they could tell how many days they were there? What do you think?
Absolutely not.
Your guess? Over, under?
I'd go with the under.
Yeah, under 30 days. So these folks just slept when they were tired, woke up, right, naturally. And most of them thought somewhere around 30 days they were down. They were actually down there for 40 days. So they lost time.
Yeah.
And here's something interesting too. They had to use special glasses when they came out, right? Because they had been their eyes hadn't seen. So it's like Gollum.
Yeah.
And then 2/3 of them actually wanted to stay and finish some projects that they were working on down there. I guess they were interrupted. They thought they had 10 days left. So they were like, man, I didn't get a chance to finish up that rock carving or whatever they were doing down there.
Of course, depending on the neighborhood they lived in, up here on the good old planet Earth, they may wanted to stay down there. Maybe they had bad neighbors up here.
Yeah, you never know, right? Might have been nice and peaceful, escaping the throes of 2020 and 2021.
Trust me, there have been days when I've thought about that myself.
Ruby, how are you doing these days? How you feeling?
Pretty good.
How are the allergies?
Not great.
Poor kid.
But we're just kind of dealing with it at this point. It's like a natural, normal thing.
May's coming.
Unfortunately, it's close.
June's coming.
It's close.
Yeah,
so close.
It'll be here. So what do you have going on in the world of entertainment?
Well, exciting news. For those of you who don't know, I am a huge Bruno Mars fan. So
really?
Yeah, I know, it's shocking.
I know,
shocking.
wow.
I was so excited to hear that Bruno Mars actually is coming back to performing. He has, I think, like 6 or 7 shows in Vegas this summer in July. And when I saw that, let me tell you, I immediately started scheming ways that I could get to Las Vegas to see Bruno Mars. Now, I'm not 21 yet. I'm not rich. My options are kind of limited here. Rich. So I was like, I need to think of something creative to get me to Las Vegas to see Bruno Mars. I've never seen him live, and it's been a dream of mine. I need to do it.
You're a problem solver.
Exactly. So my first solution that I came up with wasn't that great. I really was like, maybe I could sell off-brand Bruno Mars merch, but all I could come up with was a bag of 24 carats. There's no magic in this 24 carats, so.
I like it.
Yeah. I don't know. So I decided I had to think of a different idea to get down to Vegas. And this is what I came up for. All right.
Here we go.
Step 1. Go on getordained.com and become an ordained minister for like $20.
I love it.
Okay. Step 2. Go on Amazon and order an Elvis Presley costume.
Perfect.
Okay.
You'll fit right in.
Exactly. Step 3. Hitchhike my way to Vegas. I don't have money for a plane ticket. Nobody has money. They're jacking up the prices because of the pandemic. No. Hitchhike my way to Vegas. Who knows who I'll meet? Maybe I'll meet one of Bruno Mars's producers on the way.
You never know. Could be driving from Cleveland, Ohio out to Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Step 4. Get to Vegas. Find a chapel that's hiring.
Perfect.
It should be easy. There's like thousands of them, I bet, down there. And step 5. This is the moneymaker.
This is the boom time.
Offer couples marriage in return for a Bruno Mars ticket.
I love it. Great job.
So I'll keep you guys updated. In July, if I'm missing, you know where I am. I'm pursuing my new career as an ordained minister at a Vegas chapel. I think it's my calling.
Yeah.
I think it's my calling.
Great job, Ruby. Let's hear it for Ruby.
Thank you. See you soon, Bruno. See you soon.
That's my kid right there. You know that?
It doesn't surprise me.
Make a papa proud.
Make him papa proud. Maybe she could sell that guitar.
You never know. That $300 guitar that she's going to inherit.
Exactly.
Get you right to Vegas. Good job, kid. What do you got going on this week, Jose? Well, tell me about your vaccine rewards.
Yeah,
you've hinted.
I've hinted. I like the hint of green grapes in this coffee. Well, it's really interesting because there are a number of people who are on the fence about the vaccine.
Absolutely.
And I think that a lot of times, societally at least, we do tend to be a little, shall we say, jaded about things. And it's like, what's in it for me? And it's not enough to have all the altruistic side of things. You're doing this for the greater good. So you got to give people some rewards. So this story was on CNN, and there are a number of businesses that are offering rewards to people who can show that they've been fully vaccinated.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. So here's a couple. White Castle. White Castle will give you a dessert on a stick.
Dear God.
All right.
You're gonna need another shot.
Well, Budweiser is giving out free beer until May 16th. Now, I'm seriously, as a former beer snob, I'm not sure if that's a benefit or a punishment.
Free beer from Bud.
Budweiser. That's not good. Now this one's one I could definitely get behind. Krispy Kreme is giving away a free glazed donut a day.
Okay.
So Nathan's Hot Dogs, the famous Nathan's Hot Dogs. You can get one free hot dog on the day of your second vaccine, but only at the Staten Island location. So if you're jonesing for a Nathan, get that second shot and drive to Staten Island. Staples and Office Max are doing something kind of cool though. If you bring your vaccination card in, they'll laminate it for you.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's a nice little thing.
Perk here for Candy Factory members as well.
Yeah,
Candy Factory members, we will also laminate your vaccine. I hope I didn't. Yeah, we will do that, right? Okay, good.
Yeah,
had to check with my executive producer.
Check with the boss. We'll also laminate you if you.
Apparently, I might have just gotten laminated.
Yes, I think so.
Stink eye.
But this is Lancaster, and certainly Nathan's Hot Dogs. Okay, great. Yeah, who's going to drive to Staten Island?
Right.
Exactly. So, and there's no Krispy Kremes in the area.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no White Castles in the area. Right. So we're getting the short end of the stick.
Of this dessert on a stick.
Dessert on a stick, exactly. So I came up with a list of the 3 biggest things that I would like to see Lancaster give to those of us, that have been vaccinated. The first thing that I would like to see is free whoopie pies every day. Free whoopie pies.
Let's hear it.
Yes, I love my donuts, but whoopie pies can't go wrong with them. Second, I would like to see an all access Rumspringa.
That's it. Boom. If you're not from the area, you don't know anything about the Amish, the Rumspringa. Can you tell us what that is?
Yeah, the Rumspringers, when the teenage Amish are given a chance to just go buck wild for a couple of years to figure out if they want to stay Amish. So it's just go out and experience life free of all of the restrictions of the
right, the Amish way.
The Amish way, yeah. So I think we should just be able to just go buck wild for a while, and just
licensed to Rumspringa.
Yeah, that's it. Born to Rumspringa. But I think this is the big one. I mean, if anyone was on the fence, I think if this was presented, absolute game changer. If you get your second vaccine, you should be given free license to drive both ways on any of these downtown streets in Lancaster. I'm telling you, it's
absolutely. We are driving both directions in Lancaster.
Both directions on Lancaster. Because that's the most frustrating thing to me, man. Just trying to get down to, like, tell us the other day, you got to go through this maze. I feel like there should be a piece of cheese waiting for me at the end.
It could be.
It could be. Yeah,
go to Market. They've got great cheese.
Exactly.
All roads lead to Market. All maze roads in Lancaster lead to Market.
That's true.
Thank you for that report, Jose. The Bon-Ton, which is where we're doing our vaccines here in Lancaster. It's an old department store in the mall. They actually mentioned they might be closing early. That leaked in the press.
Really?
Yeah. They just did a great job getting people vaccinated out there, and basically anybody who wants to be vaccinated in Lancaster can just walk right in at this point.
Will they have the whoopie pies?
I don't know. We're going to find out tomorrow. I'm hoping they have socks. I
hope they have shirts.
Yeah, that's right. Could be. Could be. Big news next week regarding my outerwear. Hey, did you know that So in the Know is a program here on the So Good Network?
So
that every Sunday drops a new video telling you what's happening around Lancaster and Lancaster County.
Really?
For the upcoming weekend. That's right. Our co-producer Ruby is one of the hosts, along with Ariana. They do a fantastic job.
Yeah,
keeping everybody.
It's a great show. Absolutely great show.
In fact, that's where I go to find out what's going on around the area myself.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, because it's every Friday. I want to know what's happening that weekend. Because on Friday it's time for
Weekend Shenanigans.
That's right. What do you got going on this weekend, friend?
My shenanigans are varied. Actually, today, after we get done here at the Candy Factory, this wonderful co-working facility. I will be going with my wife to get a new car.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow. Them some shenanigans,
That's
friend.
some shenanigans. Yeah, her lease is up on her vehicle, so it's time to trade it in. So
what are you looking at?
I don't know. I think we're probably going to be going with a like a Ford. Well, she's driving an EcoSport right now, so something like in the Explorer Escape range, So,
Okay.
So that'll be it. And then
Ford family?
Yeah. Well, it's just she's been driving them for a while, so it just
kind of rolls right.
Yeah, rolls right into the next. And then also it's the Orthodox Easter.
Okay.
This weekend, so their schedule's a little bit different than the Easter that we celebrate. So my wife was raised in the Orthodox religion, and so a bunch of
bring back the peeps, my friend.
Bring back the peeps.
Bring back the peeps. Oh yeah.
So yeah, we have a little Easter celebration going on this weekend as well. So
I just woke up our production team, by the way. For me this week, it's all about the vaccine.
Boom.
There we go.
There we go.
For me, it's all about the vaccine, getting our second shot this weekend. So basically cleared the calendar. I don't know how you did okay with the second shot, did you?
Did okay, yeah.
It's a 24-hour thing we've been hearing about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're heading over to the Bonton, as we do here in Pennsylvania. We're heading over to the Bonton to get ourselves a nice little shot in the arm. And that's what's happening. So don't forget to answer our question of the week, which is your least favorite kind of weather. Drop a comment in the in the comments below, whatever platform you're watching us on, YouTube, Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. Do we have anybody chiming in this morning?
Yes, we do.
Let's take a look.
Well,
and do we have a winner from last week? Winner from last week, winning a bag of coffee. I can't remember.
Andrew Charles.
Necessary Coffee. Andrew Charles. Congratulations. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chiming in. We're going to bring you a bag of Necessary Coffee and a shiny new Candy Factory mug. So,
yeah.
Any of our friends out there this morning saying hi? Let's take a look. Austin Kirby says, sticky heat is the worst. Sticky heat. He likes that Arizona dry heat. He likes that dry heat. The thing about dry heat, though, they always say, oh, it's dry heat. It's different. Well, my oven's dry. Crank that up to 115 degrees. Stick your head in it. It's not that comfortable.
Yeah, it depends.
That's all I'm saying. It's dry heat. A Facebook user. Good morning, Mr. User. Humidity.
Oh yeah, I'm down with that one.
So humidity's winning 2-0 right now. As far as the least favorite kind of weather, I think we're probably going to get a lot of that here in the Northeast. The humidity in the summertime is pretty atrocious. Anybody else chiming in?
This is about rubies.
Oh, comment about
profession.
It would save you paying for college. It would save you paying for college. There you go.
Well,
I mean,
absolutely. Thank you,
look,
Laura.
You're not wrong.
That's right.
maybe she can get one of those mega churches.
But she could join a mega church.
I mean, she could start her own mega church.
Yeah, I think so.
And have her own show.
I saw a great article. I should dig that up and share that with everybody. I saw a great article on the how did they phrase it? It was in the Guardian. It was the outlier, we'll call them peripheral religions of California in the 60s and 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Some really interesting stuff going on out there. Some of the buildings are still out there. Anybody else chiming in this morning? It's great to be with you in Lancaster. Humidity, Angela Kirby. That's 3-0 for humidity. Nobody likes. Thank you, Angie, for tuning in this morning. Nobody likes humidity.
I want somebody.
What's your least? Oh, we already talked about wind.
Yeah,
wind for me.
Yeah. I mean,
You're just a moderation guy.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I think it was the Colonel once said, Colonel Sanders, no such thing as bad weather, just different kinds.
Pretty much.
I don't know if he really said that, but I'm going to go ahead and give him some credit.
Yeah, well,
Well, there you go, folks. Another cup of J's in the books.
Fat Cow.
Fat Cow is the coffee we'll be drinking here on the second floor media studio at the Candy Factory all week long. I don't even know if people know that we do that. We get this coffee, we try it out Friday mornings, and then we get to drink it all week.
Yeah, you should be up here on Wednesday for our production meeting where everybody's a little tweaked out. It's really interesting.
Well, thank you all for joining us this morning on Cup of J's. And remember, keep your cup full with all the stuff that makes Lancaster
so good.
Boom.
Candy Factory.